Hi guys, and welcome to AirAbility, your regular dose of lead therapy coming from the bottom end of my shed. In this episode will be part 2 of the video series where I talk about my new benchrest stock from Tilly Gun Stocks that Tommy Bennett has kindly made for me. Yes, it's arrived, as you can see here, and I'm over the moon. And hopefully this video I'll tell you why I'm over the moon. So, first of all, when a package comes, anything to do with airgun related stuff, you instantly turn into a 12-year-old child and all you want to do is go and unwrap it in an absolute cock-a-hoot frenzy of excitement. Well, I can tell you when the postman arrived, he wanted to talk. He was chatting about everything. The weather, even the colour of the tape used to wrap my parcel. And inside I was screaming, "Go away! Go away! I want to unwrap my Tilly Gun stock. See, I was that excited, I couldn't even say it. So, I went to the shed and I unwrapped it. And obviously, you know, I had to take a lot of care because I was a bit excited and you don't want to damage the contents. After some careful handling, unwrapping, and gently making sure the bubble wrap came away without any tape marks, etc., I placed the action in the stock, and here we are. I'm over the moon. How about a detailed walk around to see what all the fuss is about? Here we go. Hang on to your hats. That looks sexy, doesn't it? Nearly as sexy as me. As you can see, there's a lot of work gone into that stock, and I'm going to explain a few of the decisions that went into making the stock and how it came out in reality. So starting right at the front here, we put an accessory rail underneath, and what that allows me to do is fit my lightweight carbon fibre benchrest block, but also if I wanted to change disciplines for a little bit, it also would allow me to add a bipod, which gives me flexibility. Also, as the stock now is very light, if I wanted to add some extra weight when I'm shooting in HV class, I could also slide some weight onto the accessory rail. So, as you can see here, I've got a lot of options with this stock, and this is what it's about. You know, trying to have as many options that you can fiddle with to get the best rifle you can for you know, competition. So, as you can see here, the sides of the stock where they wrap around the cylinder have been greatly reduced from that of other benchrest rifles and Tangerine Dream 1. This saves an awful lot of weight in wood. Also, I don't have a big wood front block as well, which saves a lot of weight. And then moving back here, we've reduced the height of the wood around the action, and that's twofold. Obviously to reduce weight, but it allows me access to the hammer spring adjuster at the back of the stock, so I can do those fine tweaks if I need to before a competition. Then moving back down here, just stop a moment. I love these chevrons. The way here Tommy's done a little indentation to add a little detail into the stock. We've got that straight flat benchrest look where he's continued the same laminate with great care all the way down the stock, but he's also added a little indent there so the chevrons show through for a bit of visual interest. Spot on. Absolutely love little touches like that. So moving further back, we've reduced the depth of the butt here to save weight, and we've increased the height of the cheek risers, so there's less wood needed, and again, the whole thing about this stock is saving weight. And the slim mount cheek piece here that we've done, we slimmed it down and we saved about over 100 grams on the cheek piece. Now I know not having a cheek piece would be a great weight saver, and an awful lot of benchrest shooters don't have cheek pieces. I actually need one because of the way I am. I don't have a very strong neck, and I need to support some of the weight of my head on the gun when I'm leaning over. Otherwise I get quite a bit of back pain and neck pain. So I've actually found that this probably is quite advantageous to me, because if I make sure that the weight is pressing directly down. It steadies the gun somewhat, and I feel that you know, it's working right for me, and it's been a couple of years now I've been shooting that way. It also allows me to be able to, you know, sight into the scope and have, you know, a consistent distance from the scope, an angle on the scope when I'm viewing, so I see everything absolutely perfect, and my head's not floating around trying to find the right spot. I can locate it straight away, and I get a really good cheek weld on this and other cheek pieces. And then as we go right to the back here, a lot of stocks struggle to get into a light varmint class because they have, you know, a bit of a Bobby Dazzler aluminium butt plate on the back, and they look fantastic. But this time I've actually, you know, stayed away from that, and we put another sheet of carbon on the back and shaped that into a butt plate, and that saves a considerable amount of weight as well. So with all these wonderful weight saving innovations down the stock, how much weight have I saved from the first Tangerine Dream stock? Well, I will tell you, I've saved 287 grams, and that's quite a lot really. That is going to allow me to easily put a much bigger scope on if I decide to, and other accessories on the rifle. I think saving weight on the stock is a great idea, because then you can put the weight where it matters in the action and in your optics. Well, that's my methodology and the way I go about it. Let me know what you think in the comments, or join the AirAbility Facebook group and chat with me and tell me how you do it. Anyway, until next time, I hope you've enjoyed this walk round of this beautiful, beautiful Tilly gun stock made by Tommy Bennett. And I think I'll leave you with just one last walk around of the stock, and see you next time. And remember, keep living that airgun dream, because I certainly am. Bye bye.